This game is from the second round of the 2022 Arimaa World Championship. Rabbits has the gold pieces, and Risteall has the silver pieces. The ratings difference of 300 elo points implies that silver has about an 85% chance of winning. Gold starts with an unbalanced setup, with two horses on one side and the camel on the other side. Silver responds with the camel across from the two horses. Both players develop, putting their elephants in the center. Gold sends a dog to the west, which is intended to make it harder for the silver elephant to access the gold camel. Both players send more pieces forward. Neither player is being very committal. It looks a bit weird for gold to advance their dog close to the silver horse, but if silver is not careful and plays a random move, then they could end up giving up either of two pieces. Both the c6 dog is in danger of being captured, as well as the f7 rabbit. So of course, silver defends both traps. Gold brings the camel near the silver horse and freezes it. If silver did something silly, then gold could take the silver horse hostage. Instead, silver freezes the gold camel. And in anticipation of a camel hostage, gold shifts pieces to the northwest. Silver activates a horse on the east. Gold continues to shift the central horse to the northwest and spends 2 rabbit steps, stopping the silver horse from advancing any further. Later in the game, gold will regret that 4th step, which is an example of how subtle Arimaa can be. Silver pulls a horse. Gold freezes the camel. Silver retreats the camel. Gold retreats their horse and advances the gold camel. At first, this looks weird because the gold camel is voluntarily moving itself closer to the c6 trap. There is some logic to the move, though. Not all camel hostages are good for the hostage taker. If this silver horse gets trapped behind a swarm of smaller pieces, then the hostage could be good for gold. Silver threatens the gold camel, and that central horse does what it's been preparing to do and protects the c6 trap. Silver continues to take the camel hostage. Gold can't capture this dog on c6 because of the phalanx to the north of the central horse, but can push the dog towards c3. Silver spends 4 steps to save the dog, but this allows gold to capture the hanging rabbit on c6. Silver finishes the camel hostage. Gold advances. Silver threatens to take a double hostage. For example, if gold plays a random move, then silver could hold both the camel and the horse hostage with just the elephant. Gold rotates the elephant out of protecting c6. Silver pulls a horse again. Gold protects f6 while also freezing the central dog. If gold plays a generic move without freezing the dog, then the dog would dive down to c2 and take over the c3 trap. The silver horse comes back home. Gold unfreezes its horse. Silver flips out the c6 dog. And gold retreats both horses. Silver starts an attack on f3. And here we see a position where gold would love to have not taken that step with the h1 rabbit. If that rabbit was still on g1, there would be a phalanx below this horse. It's not necessarily worthwhile to step back on this turn, though. Gold threatens the central dog. Silver protects the dog by putting the silver horse back on b3. The gold elephant found itself protecting c6 again, but it doesn't want to protect c6 forever, so pieces move forward. Silver pulls a rabbit. Gold ignores the rabbit threat, hostages the dog, and works towards rotating out the elephant. And silver captures a rabbit, making material even. And gold rotates out the elephant. What's the story here? The gold camel is hostaged, but the gold elephant is no longer responsible for guarding that camel. It's unclear who's winning, but gold also has about twice as much time in reserve, so gold was happy at this point. Silver offers a horse trade. It's worth taking a moment to pause the video and consider what the best move for gold is here. The move played in the game is to accept the horse trade after 5 minutes of thinking. However, that is not the strongest move. A much stronger move is one that was not even considered during the game. The gold elephant can go after the other horse while simultaneously saving the gold horse that's in danger. And here, magically, it's difficult for silver to find a good move. So in one step, silver can threaten both of these central pieces. However, that's not enough to actually capture them. On the next move, gold can capture the horse and move up to g5. And now if the camel wants to capture either of these pieces, say, it has to end on f5, where the gold elephant can capture the camel. And this gives the gold elephant just enough time to get back to c6 to save the gold camel. And this is hands down winning for gold. However, the game continued with the horse trade. Of course, silver captured the horse and advanced the g-file horse to g2, which would not have been possible if that h1 rabbit had never left g1. Gold brings the elephant near the camel. Silver starts a goal attack around f3. Gold protects f3 and pulls the silver camel away from c6. Silver protects f3 and unfreezes the camel. And this next move is a critical one. Gold played this move and used up pretty much all of the remaining reserve. According to Rusty, gold is winning before this move and losing after it, and it's only the last step that was bad. So instead of playing the cat north, Rusty likes diving through with the dog and moving the g1 rabbit up to g2. Both of these fourth steps look totally reasonable to an Arimaa player. Why is the cat step bad? It's not at all obvious. And it turns out that the cat can be captured 9 moves later. So the game continued with silver evacuating away from f3, and this invites a capture race. Gold makes a few mistakes over the next few moves, but let's ignore them and just enjoy the fireworks. Gold captures a rabbit. Silver captures a dog. Gold captures a horse. Silver captures a rabbit. Gold freezes a dog. Silver captures a camel. Gold captures a dog, and this leaves this poor cat frozen and capturable. If it had not taken the step north, it would have been safe. And apparently that's the difference between winning and losing. Gold flips the camel. Silver protects it. Gold captures a hanging rabbit, and at this point, both sides have lost 6 pieces, but silver is clearly winning materially. Gold still has some hope, though. If gold can keep the silver camel away from the gold horse, or create a better goal attack, gold has some chances. Gold sort of threatens the g6 cat. However, on this turn, silver is actually threatening to capture any of 3 pieces, the c2 rabbit, or the e3 cat, or the dog, because there's false protection around f3. For example, silver could push the cat north and push the dog onto the trap, capturing the dog. The game continued, taking the c2 rabbit, which leaves the west looking very weak. Gold ignored the issues and captured the cat. Silver found a goal in 2. Gold put a goal threat on the board, but silver won the game. Overall, that was a really good game, close for at least 2/3 of the game, and it was determined by time pressure and silver playing very well tactically. Thank you for watching.